Hey creatures, it's me, Harrold here, and we're going to be talking about our weekly news. We've got a comic book story, we've got a movie story, we got the new F1 corner, and then we're going to talk about some of our opinions on video games these days. So stick around for Harrold's weekly news here in the Alchemy Lab. Get excited, get pumped. We're also here on Instagram and on TikTok. So make sure you like and subscribe for all of your Harrold needs. First up is Johnny Depp and Ridley Scott doing a comic book for some reason. It's about the Jekyll and Hyde story from Robert Louis Stevenson. They're using Depp's likeness in a 5-issue series. Why Ridley Scott is involved, I do not know. He's not doing the art, he's not really directing it. I'm betting this was a collection of short stories that they put together. And since the film's not getting off the ground, they turned it into a comic book. The trailer they put together for it is in live action and involves mostly a poor makeup job on Johnny Depp rolling around on the ground, reciting some of the comic book, I'm assuming. These two should have really made the movie, I think. But here we are with the comic book, and the art does look pretty good from what I've seen. Maybe the story will be interesting, but from what you hear in the trailer, there is no real defining arc of what's going on. It's a lot of metaphysical, psychological poetry, and there you have it. And now it's time! The new Tron Ares trailer dropped, and I was going to do a reaction, but it's only a minute long. Why is it only a minute long? You called it a full trailer, Disney, but it's 1 minute long. It shows nothing that we haven't seen before. There's no additional information, no additional scenes, and it's only a minute long, and they're passing this off as a full trailer. It comes out in October, little over a month from now. I'll tell you why. Jared Leto. That's why. He is a huge problem for Disney right now, and they do not want to show him off. This feels like a contractually obligated trailer. We have to release one now, so let's release it. It'll be a minute long, and we'll get it out of the way. You're going to see this through the whole promotion of the film. Watch, this thing will be buried as fast as they can bury it. The previous trailer was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And that was months ago. And now we're here with a minute long. Something smells fishy. For Harrold's F1 corner. The F1 season is halfway over, and it looks like McLaren's wrapping it all up. So we're kind of focused on next season. And part of that next season is the new Cadillac team. The F1 grid is adding a few more cars, and the Team Cadillac is joining up. This was originally the Andretti bid, but slowly it morphed into Cadillac. And once they got approved, everyone was asking who's going to be the new drivers. There are a lot of names that are currently available, from veterans to rookies. And it looks like Cadillac has decided to go the veteran route. They announced recently in this kind of like trailer video with Keanu Reeves that Bottas and Perez are going to be their drivers. Both of these guys have multiple years under their belts at experienced teams, which tells me Cadillac is definitely looking to score points in this first year, which makes it super exciting to see this brand new team enter the grid. I do think it's fun that this is supposed to be a super American team, and Keanu Reeves is sitting there advertising it with some Matrix metaphors, and we have no American drivers. Mostly because none of the current American drivers are good enough to handle it in these teams. I would have at least liked to have seen one rookie driver on the grid for them, but Cadillac is spending money. You got Keanu Reeves doing a full commercial for them for the driver reveal? They are not messing around. Cadillac wants the American audience, and they're going to do whatever they can to make sure Americans are excited for their next few seasons. And if they can score points right out of the gate, that is going to go down huge. This weekend is the Dutch Grand Prix, and we'll see how things go down. Leave a comment if you want to see more F1 news. This leaves us with the last topic of the day, and that is the current state of video games. And I'm specifically looking at like roguelike video games. Here for the channel, we've been looking at video games to review for you guys. Please leave a comment if there's anything you want us to check out. Just keep in mind there are a type of video games that I am very frustrated with, and that is the roguelike video game. Lately we've played Hollow Knight, Sifu, some Elden Ring, and back in the day, Echo the Dolphin, Mega Man. These type of games are so hardcore, it really does alienate me from playing more. I'm so interested in some of these stories, but they're so punishing. don't want to keep going on. And that's a real problem for me as someone who wants to play video games. Really attach myself to video games that blend good gameplay with an intriguing story. And when the gameplay is so difficult and has such a high barrier of entry, and you're not even playing against other people, then it really gets in the way of me wanting to experience what you're putting forward. I really want to get into Hollow Knight for you guys. It looks really cool, and there's a sequel coming up. But the barrier to entry and the skill level needed to get anywhere in that game is just really frustrating for me. Sifu is also another example of this. The aging system in that is just so frustrating. And all I want to do is pull my hair out every time I play one of these type of games. Dead Space isn't a roguelike, but it is so intense that I can't keep going on. Maybe these are personal issues, but this is where I am, and there's a lot of games that call themselves roguelikes these days that look intriguing and I want to play, but there's just this barrier of entry that makes me not want to do it, and that's a little sad for me. Well, that's the weekly news. Please leave a comment of anything you want us to talk about. We're here on TikTok, we're here on Instagram, and we're here on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe for all of your Harrold needs, and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay frosty, creatures. Ah!